Fala aí, galerinha, começando mais uma live. Fazer aquele teste padrão de som. Som um, dois, um, dois. Pronto, eu tô meio bolado agora com essa faixa taxa preta que tá embaixo de mim. Vou ver se vai continuar travando. Ultimamente a live tá instável, né? Pra entender, quando bota a janela sem borda, ele completa embaixo. Eu escuro, como sempre, bugado. Tô jogando amarelinha, mano. O que que eu ia fazer? Matar as aranhas, né?
What path lies before me?
Eu já quebrei já. Olha aí por baixo, eu vou por baixo.
Never wanted the easy path. Such a
Pra cá?
Into the fray. May it please, Mistra. Mine is the advantage.
Merda, 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 merda. Galera, entra devagar.
Should mind my step. Please save me. I cannot take much more. Oh, hells. Nemesis. On my way. Another fight. Let's go. Need to find a way forward.
I need to concentrate. What's cooking? Light as air.
Where do I go from here?
Igual uma skin. Dá mais uma palavras curativas que poder acreditar na merda.
Take your heal.
E água pra você, não. Fica aqui então.
Try me.
Não, não era pra tu bater aqui, cara. Merda.
Cry about it.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Consigo acertar aqui. Se eu chegar pra cá. Vai ser uma movimentação, né? Consegue aumentar também lá, não? Não. tá imóvel. Isso.
My faith will protect me. Fall, damn you.
Não ficou prestada não? Não. E como sempre na merda.
So much for peace.
Pega aqui. Tem que estar com a marca do caçador, você.
Another day, another fight.
My turn. What's it gonna take? Got to concentrate. You're
Mata aí,
not
cara.
allowed to die.
Gostou? Aê, finalmente.
Creator, destroyer.
Cara, bebe uma bebidinha. Tem alguma coisa pra tu segurar aqui? Peraí.
No choice but to keep going. Gone with the weave. Rook to Queen 6.
Eu caiu de novo. Cara, ganha muito papel, mano. Finalizou ele no chão, finalizou ele no chão.
Still breathing, despite everything. Fall by my hand. Breathe deep and move.
Heating up. I'm going to enjoy it. Soldier, I need your help.
Quase na merda. Isso aí.
Let's make this quick.
Pô, não era pra acertar nela, era pra acertar na teia, ô. Aí você me quebra.
Pull 'em up.
Consegue se mover?
That's it.
Prestado, por favor. Não. Ela vai reviver as bichinhas.
Life comes easy these days.
Tá, posição de batalha aqui, segura.
Right, Karlak, it's go time.
pergaminhos, cadê?
Take you.
We've saved me.
Take you.
Cannot take much more. Healing.
Sério.
Ad maiora di gloria.
Let's go. My little trick.
Sai. Ih, horror.
Say bye bye.
I speak, they burn.
As 2 horinhas assim, né? Melhor. Tem alguma coisa que mate ela? Tem pólvora lá embaixo, na verdade. Pô, bom nada, duvido, pô.
A spell a day.
Talk to me. Take you.
Ninguém falou mais nada depois daquilo, pô. Caraca, o Gale, como sempre.
Still on my feet. These boots have seen everything. You've made a grave mistake.
Gods, it's hot in here. Nice little nap.
Ready and willing. On my way. Can't give up now. Never wanted the easy path. Feel a breeze. What's down there?
Ih, tinha um TP aqui, ó. Let's tip it. Sussu. O ultzinho ali embaixo, ó.
These things have stayed interesting. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Pegar TP pra fora daqui.
Necklace has a Harper sigil. Why were they here?
A meu mouse tá morrendo, mano. A outra ficou perdida lá atrás.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful. I cannot die.
Sabia que isso ia
Please.
acontecer.
I need healing.
No time to die.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see
Yeah,
this
the heck of it.
manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear. I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life. Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please.
Não.
In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1. Have it your way. I can only hope your memory stretches further than your patience. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
Todo mundo morreu.
What a charmer.
Tô ficando sem pergaminho.
I'm fading fast. I must heal.
Have to keep pushing. I
can keep going a little longer now.
Ai, ai. Cara, que meu scroll tá bugado. Obrigado.
Take you.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Still breathing, despite everything.
My word, you did it! Oh, it's good to be alive. My hands are still cold, so that handshake will have to wait, but in the meantime, thank you. Oh, it's a relief to be back on beautiful Faerun. The dreariness of the fugue plane oppresses one's soul so very quickly. That said, I assume you have some questions for me. Only fair to warn you I've precious few answers to spare. I apologize if that sounds thankless. It's just that some secrets simply cannot be revealed. Well, that's very kind of you. If the roles were reversed, I don't know if I'd have your patience. You brought me back to life, and for that I am in your debt. But we're surrounded by danger. It could happen again. If it does, bring me back again. You must, for the sake of many.
Não vou fazer nada aqui não, porque não tem nada de interessante mesmo.
With haste.
Salvar.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. Thank you. I don't know what to make of it. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I
Agora,
am
cara.
is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She
Ela ficou
revealed
toda
herself to
escancarada.
me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next, here, place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down.
Para de morrer toda hora, meu
I stand
parceiro.
at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Level 6. 5.
report just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, Mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Stick.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Well, manda Ferreira já tá aqui.
Right. All of our taking stashed away for the journey? Guess not. Check twice myself. That's for sure.
Stay near the center of the group, all right?
Do you need help, everyone?
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through. I wish I had better, but this is all I have.
Armadura média. $650, meu amigo. Cara, usa uma tanguinha, é isso mesmo?
May Temora's luck twist your... Who do I pray to for a...
Wanna dance?
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Não adianta, se não me dá nada agora.
How much farther can I go?
Ele já saiu daqui? Já.
fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? As thou desire.
Imagina. Tiramento da vingança. Forçado. Último 18. Mas acho que nesse tempo, né?
Attention!
Pensando em rebutar esse maluco.
Still alive. So that's progress.
The pouch is sealed with differently coloured strands of thread.
Quite ready for you. Onward.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
Okay.
The book's pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply. The symbols move aggressively, probing your mental defenses. But you hold strong. For now. The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs. Only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer. The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. Black strands of weave curl all about you, only to sink as into graves as you try to grab hold. Necromantic spells, tantalizingly powerful, slip away forever. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Agora, faz tempo.
Seek and you shall find me.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Best be on my way.
Who do I wish I had better, but this is all I have. May Temora's luck twist your way.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Vale.
Secure.
Finished.
Should mind my step.
You imperiled the grove. How dare you look me in the eye?
Bora ver a treta agora.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Ficou puto. Taca fogo no parquinho? Não.
She shows great insolence, but time will humble her. And the grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Belezinha.
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side. Banished.
Then banish is safe. When the
Antes disso, já foi.
You done it. You brought... No. Thanks is not enough. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. And I promised you... Let me show you on your map where you can find... Place it among the pedestals.
What else do we need?
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful. This one is a true soul parasite. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power. Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Ah, vou meter 5 lava na cabeça. Tá bom, né? Vamos aloprar. É a parada que o cara me deu.
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself. On one hand, I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Confia, pô.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
Feeling illicit? Where would you start? You give me chills, baby. No mean feat at my temperature. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
Tá, mas quero te convencer a usar as larvas. Cadê?
Hey, you. You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding... Well, what can I say? You look fine, and yet... You're more mind flare. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Caraca, o cara tirou uma. E quase não passa.
How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
Beleza. Mais alguma coisa aqui? Premiação, hein? Tá, bora fazer o churras então. O passarinho caiu no chão, cara.
Blessed day. Thank you for everything you've done. I don't know if I can ever restore some, but I'll have the chance.
Me deu. Nossa. Tá. Cara, até hoje eu não sei como é que eu faço alquimia. E não vai ser agora que eu vou aprender. Vambora. Aqui que é outro treinamento de boca. Seu bela puta, calma aí.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Vou lá pra Vila Arruinada. De lá a gente desce pra bruxa. Tem mais alguma coisa pra fazer aqui? Além da bruxa. Primeiro da galera, cancela isso aqui. Isso aqui não. Além da bruxa, acho que não tem mais nada pra fazer aqui. E os caras dos guintianes. Bora pro acampamento.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, an Albert.
E tu quer falar comigo, é sério?
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Vamos ver se tá ruim mesmo.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
Conhecendo você, provavelmente sim, mas vou mandar aqui com essa ideia.
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Not with you, just to be clear. I mean,
Isso.
can you imagine? Ugh, no.
Caraca, que
Anyway,
isso?
don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
Cadê minha Carlac? Falei, Carlac.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible and with such lovely company. With you and just lately, I feel like I can remember what it's like to be good. Orphans are good for a drink and joke, but you can't turn your back on them. But hey, enough about that. That's history now. I want to think about the future. The one nice thing about being trapped in the inexorable grind of time is you've always got something to look forward to. Me too. I don't think I've ever looked forward to anything as much. You better go enjoy the party before I do something I'll regret. I like you unburnt, after all. Bye, soldier. Cheers to you, soldier. And to me.
O Nestro tá ali. Vamos falar com o Brown. Era brincando com o Corsário.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Meu amigo.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Not tonight. Don't forget our little agreement.
Beleza. Fala lá com o Gale.
Thank you.
Por que,
I'm
meu bom?
glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There was something rather magical I wished to show you.
Não é hoje, mano.
More's the pity you've already found someone else to make merry with. Just the two of you. There's something unspeakable about Shadowheart. But I mean that in a good way. She seems to me like a bud on the cusp of bursting into a rose. That, or deadly nightshade. Far be it from me, of course, to question your tastes. That, my friend, must remain a secret for now. Or rather, for as long as you've eyes only for someone else among our troop. Another night, perhaps.
Caraca, mano, vai lançar Shrek e suas duas esposas.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry.
Beleza, seu Zefo. Ela vai reclamar que eu marquei com a outra.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your night to the half-elf. I've no doubt she will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation.
Shrek conquistando todo mundo, mano.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I will take pleasure when I wish and from whom I wish. Astarion looks particularly tempting tonight. One day fortune may favor you.
Ah, pô. Vamos uma mordidinha de vampiro também. Sara.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Não vou
Oh,
comprar
come
não.
on. There must be something. Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
Belezinha. Não, calma. Não vai dormir agora não. Volta a falar. O Will tá ali triste porque pegaram a mulher dele.
Fate, spin. Dost thou require a new ally?
Tua. E aí, Will?
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Não dá pra reparar, tô com esse chifre desse tamanho, né, mano?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the grove, but I unsettle them deep down.
Tá ligado que a galera toda chifre aí, né? Todo mundo tem chifre, né,
You
cara?
don't want a devil at your party. Claws will pop the balloons, you see. And the sweet cakes don't taste half as good as raw eggs with this blasted forked tongue. If only half the world had half the heart you do. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Eu não sei contigo não, pô.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise.
Uma sofrência aí,
Still,
cara.
it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Tá, beleza. A Carla que não consegui nada com ela hoje, né?
But we were brave and fried them all with a thunderwave. That's not what happened. Live a little.
Cheers to you, soldier. And to me, if I do say so myself.
Beleza. Quem é que tá aqui? Almon.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the
the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the
Eu tô
barrel's
pegando
empty,
vinho, moleque.
I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Caraca, mano, o moleque é o rei do negócio.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Tá ligado? Olha o povo que tá aqui, tá ligado? E o Will tá com medo da galera ficar com medo dele, tá ligado? Todo mundo com chifre. Água aqui. Acho que já pode ir dormir já. Tá. Ah, dá um showzinho, pô. Calma aí, faz aquele do... Pô, cara, dá uma voltão pra falar com o Coçara aqui.
That's more like it. How many did we kill? 10?
Hora de dormir.
That's my girl.
The celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
E agora? Vou pra compartilhar um vinhozinho, pô. Vou passar a noite pensando, vou nem conversar com ela, pô.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. Lots of people make promises. Few keep them.
Sempre cumpro minhas promessas.
Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
Moleque, man. A vitória.
Dominant, self-centered, savoring another's loss. I like it. To victory. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Vou
I
contar a
can
história.
sympathize. Trudy.
Bom, você é meio elfa, né? Eu sou meio
Don't
orc.
stop now.
Tá de sacanagem.
Not just as things are getting interesting. Sounds like you just need a little more liquid inspiration. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Ué, Carla.
What? Oh, I'm perfectly fine, but the mood is well and truly dead. Anyway, thank you for tonight. It was just what I needed.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Olha a cara do.
That didn't hurt, did it? Good to know. For the future. Let's head back. If we must.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Seluna. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Sounds rather ingenious.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Seluna and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. May Sylvanas guide us.
Tá, beleza. Agora enfrentar a bruxa. Tô com sobrepeso? Ah, é o. Então é meu tônico. Tome seu tônico. Cara, achei que um jeito de upar. Eu não matei ainda. E aí, Karlak?
Oh, hi. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Queria ver se consigo apagar pouco
If
teu
you have
fogo.
any ideas, I'm all for it. Give me all you've got.
Cadê? Tem água aqui no bolso? minuto. Cadê água?
This is clever. Might even work. Come here. I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right? I hope that's true. Because I'm hoping for seconds, thirds, and fourths once we find a way to cool off this engine.
É minha prioridade.
Soon enough, you're going to be mine. But until then, I'll play nice. I know you and Hairdo Girl have something happening, but keep a piece left over for me, I won't always be too hot to touch.
É muito calma dessa, né?
I will then.
E o poliamor, pô. Tá travando um pouco, né? Cada vez eu mudo um pouco a qualidade gráfica, daqui a pouco o meu jogo vai estar batata. Cara, mas vamos jogar no outro, né? Eu vou imobilizar a pessoa? Tô. Vambora. Sair por aqui. Vai.
Enough! We know you have her. Please,
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Não vou me confiar.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Brina.
It's our sister, Marina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But...
melhor confiar,
Not a
hein?
chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
É, e morreu. Deixa eu ajustar um pouco a config, porque tá travando.
Sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
Ela travou mais ainda. É. Dá um bomba pra te parei de falar que não. Pô, mas ó, ficou meio feio, não ficou não? Melhor rodar no Ultra mesmo esse jogo. Vou ver se vai ficar merda na live. Queria saber por que você tá travando tanto, cara. Deixa eu matar este e o jogo fecha. Sei lá, abre de novo. Vamos ver se melhora. Vai.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
20.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
As meninas estão lá envenenadas, pô. Vou largar. Greg, tu não vai usar tua inteligência pra perceber, não?
Looks like a trap there.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar. The sheep stares at you with unsettling malice.
Então. Parou, filho. Ataque esse maluco, cara. Eu acho que me engana, pô.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Witching hour.
Dois, cara.
I'm ready.
Balançou um Lindobar, mano. Gastar energia. Vamos ver se eu vou mostrar esse maluco.
Bye forever, pal.
É muito bom arremessar os caras nele mesmo.
Can't give up. Got to move.
Não alcança.
For a dull moment. Let's get this over with.
Não consegue chegar aqui, amigo?
Swift as my feet can carry the brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
As irmãs já
Whoever
lançaram.
did this
Olha pra eles
wanted
não
them to
irem.
suffer. We need to be careful.
Para de errar.
It's Friday.
Ver se eu consigo upar. Tem dois aqui, né?
Let's finish this.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Eu cliquei aqui.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Complica.
No gloom, all doom.
Got to keep fighting.
Can't even catch my breath.
Hã? 50. Tô quase matando aquele acampamento de Goblin inteiro, tá ligado? Mas não vou fazer isso não.
Another step forward.
Vamos lá, quanto tempo daqui ainda? O cara passou no meio da adaga. Cadê o outro, irmão? Agora que eu peguei esse daqui, vou só fazer um negócio. De 400 XP pra upar. E sobrou alguém vivo aqui. Sobrou.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Mistra Rill. One by one.
Ah, tô com Gale, por que eu fiz isso, cara?
Survival is all that matters. Blood follows me everywhere.
for this.
Under their noses.
Let me recite their demise.
Escolha aqui atrás, por favor.
Time to push my luck again. Don't waste a step.
I don't fancy their chances.
Still breathing, despite everything. Need to find a way forward.
Vamos dar um gás aí, por favor. Tem imobilizar pessoas, cara. Tira essa merda aqui.
Never a dull moment. The gods are watching me.
Beleza, olha aí.
Spider seems poised to attack, but she hesitates, tapping her claws as if trying to communicate. The other spider echoes her. The spider relaxes slightly, but you feel her hunger and fear beneath the surface. She scuttles toward the door.
Tá lá, bandinha.
No one's stopped me yet. These boots have seen everything.
aqui, cara. Vambora, vamos lá tentar matar aquela bruxa. Camarada.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it. Sharp steel is not proof against all the monsters of this world, my friend. A sharp wit will serve you better if you're to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain. A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price. A powerful friend, a terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks. Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
Põe logo 20.
You take insult where none is intended, my friend. But fine. I won't add to it. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you? I see. Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. I can show you who he truly is, if you will just tell me where to find him.
Yeah, I can.
Astarion has quite the friend in you. I'll make sure he knows that. At the end.
Ela não me ameaça. Quanto XP tu dá, meu amigo? Ele não vai me deixar no level 5, né, mano?
You have my attention.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
No time to rest. Moving in.
Segura a bruxa primeiro.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
Vai te matar, minha filha.
I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
Tá, Marina.
Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
That hag doesn't tell us what to do.
What is it? What's going on? That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off!
Enough, away with you.
Agora pouco.
Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Tá travando pra cacete. Mas eu vou se te enxergar, cara. Tem quantos ver?
Time for some bloody work.
Moore's cut.
Now this is my happy place. Heading out.
Eu te pego lá primeiro.
Rough tempest I will raise. Let's light them up.
Resistência, alguma coisa.
Ready. Onward.
Se paralisar pra conseguir. Pode não.
Bye bye, Lovelace.
I can't have gone far.
All's well, I hope. No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed. I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. And that was before the kiss. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
Whatever it takes. Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Beleza.
Breathe deep and move.
Esse scroll tá uma merda. $120. Volta quanto? 200. Eu gastei uma merda de uma magia à toa, né?
One with the weave.
All's well that ends.
This place makes my skin crawl.
You are as thick as they come, sweet. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get, has that wriggler eaten your brain already? You'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating.
What's that?
What is this place?
As you edge
Please. Please. Away.
Essa bruxa é...
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door. You see the gap flee. You feel it cry.
Cara, abre logo, cara.
Frustrated, the door. You lay bleeding as she leaves her teeth. A row of deadly needles shine as they dive into your throat. The door twitches, but stays firm. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
Dois, cara. Aí é sacanagem.
The door remains firmly closed.
Don't look. Don't.
Essa galerinha, né?
Don't waste a step. If not over, then through.
Auntie, be kind to our guests.
Focus. Strike true.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Victory is assured.
Yes, Auntie. Diminutive pretty little bones.
Como é que tu vai parar aqui, meu camarada? Ah, ele tava junto com a outra. Deixa quieto. E já tá quase no diverso.
We need everyone alive.
Fuck yes.
Unleash me.
Está uma magia aqui.
I won't hurt them.
On my way.
I got this.
A tale for the ages. With glee.
We need to stay focused.
Sai por lá quem consegue.
Don't make me hurt them.
Give me up, quick!
Shouldn't have made me your enemy. One can't always be a gentleman. Mine is the advantage.
Can't afford to let up.
No, Auntie, no.
perdeu um, cara.
What's this?
The lance board is set.
To focus.
Quanto pra upar? 100.
Time to press ahead.
Let's march.
What's next, I wonder? That helped.
Don't waste a step.
Trap. Time to dance.
Place is more dangerous than I thought.
There's no time to waste.
Não, volta não.
This'll be fun.
Trap.
Oh yeah. A trap. Time to dance.
My faith will guide me. I must keep going.
Salute. Of course.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Let's get going. Very well.
There, in the cage.
Be wary.
Bora, bruxa, parece que eu sei.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Stop it!
Belezinha.
Please, let me go!
You want the girl so
já quase morreu já, cara.
The cage is going to drop. We've got to help her. Incoming.
Yo.
Need to act fast. Got to move. Let's see this done.
Isso.
Where do I go from here?
Ele apareceu? Onde que vocês estão, camaradas? Aí. Beleza.
What should I do? What's the plan?
Pô, vai errar todo mundo, cara.
Another step forward. Swords meet sorcery.
Conseguiu. Um pouquinho mais pra cá, camarada. Isso aí. Já eliminando bastante gente.
Bloody clever clogs.
Não.
Count on me.
Got to focus. On my way.
Consegue descer, não?
Take two.
Por que tu quer atacar ela, cara? Mano, esses caras não vão matar ela não, né? Só vi antes de começar o jogo.
One day I'll catch a break. Pawn to cleric 4.
A mulher ainda tá. Qual é, cara? Aí os caras me quebram, mano. Os ogros simplesmente resolvem matar a Marina, pô.
One day I'll catch a break.
Ah, tá, valeu. Ela vai tacar fogo na parada. Agora deixa eu distribuir dano pra tudo que é lado. Ai não, Zerrante.
The cage is going to drop. We've got to help her.
Bloody clever clogs.
Tá, essa é a verdadeira.
Protect me. It shall be done.
Blood comes easy these days. What fools these mortals be.
Mano, essa magia é muito roubada contra ela, não? Yeah. Cadê a outra? Tá, a Marina acerta essa daqui. Aquela ali que eu tô falando. Custava acertar pelo menos?
I wonder if this is worth the cost. May the gods take you first.
Meu amigo.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Thank the gods.
This is gonna feel good. In position.
Vai de perto aí, corre dela aí.
Let you strings, infernal puppet.
Can't afford to let up.
Agora porque a Carla que tem todos os filhos dela.
Another fight. Let's go.
Uma destruição de pena, meu filho. Se acertar, eu tô com a.
Certainly.
De novo, cara. Começa isso.
What to do? Can't give up. Not now.
Isso é falsa.
Time to push my luck again.
Tem dois aqui.
Battle of wits.
É, só sobrou tu. Sobrou tu e mais uma? Tem uma aqui, ó, cara.
Another human infesting Faerun.
Alguém, cara. Você é uma miragem? Você é.
Down with you. Moving.
Take you.
No word.
Boom.
Oh, so much for peace.
Errou de novo, cara. Que isso? Afasta aí, cara. Hey.
When I'm done, the won't want you.
Can't even catch my breath.
Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Acertar um ataque.
What do I have to lose?
So stupid. How could I have trusted her? I almost gave that monster my child. It was part of the deal. For him. My husband. She was going to bring him back. Bring Connor back to life. Ethel promised to raise the child, teach them magic, give them a good life. It's a damn sight better than I can do. I just wanted everything back. Back the way it was. I never said it did. I just wanted you to understand. Look, I don't like owing people. Here, this socket is worth some coin. Really? That's... My husband gave it to me. I should take him home. His coffin is just upstairs. A decent burial is the least I can give him.
Vai lá, faz
Thank
aqui,
you.
ó.
I don't think there's anyone else who would have saved me.
Todo mundo boa, maravilha. Finalmente aqui. Beleza. Faciloso e mobilizar pessoas para que extra campo bom. Heroísmo. Arma mágica. Ele foi o paladino, né, cara? E tu aí, ó. Beleza. Nenhuma morta. Beleza, vai interessante. Comando. Mobilizar a pessoa. E como protetor de atividade espiritual é melhor. Bola de fogo, mata geral. Verdade é uma boa, né? Verdade é interessante. Cara, tu não for não? 16 pra tu upar, que isso?
What to do?
Deixa eu ver o que isso daqui faz. Ali. É, mas tá dando continuando. 8 a 21. É 22. Se eu usar outro efeito de concentração, eu perco isso daqui. Então é melhor eu pegar o pacto da espada mesmo. Vambora. Vou lá se olhar pra alguém que se reposicione melhor. E o Vivi morrendo. Deixa com ele. Vou manter esse daqui que tá boa. Aí eu cliquei no tempo de volta. Não.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again. Not even a little bit. But I will be. What? You can?
Eu vou destruir essa merda, tá ligado, né?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please! What have you done? You bastard! I thought you were going to hell! I thought...
É por mim, quem tá morto tem que ficar morto. O cara ainda tá aqui, mano. Tá, mas eu não vou mandar senão quebra meu engenamento.
Go ahead. The lady of the house awaits.
Subir agora. Tá com medo do quê?
A dragon. Gods preserve me.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
I suggest we admire it from afar.
There's um
That
dragãozinho,
thing could
velho.
swallow us in a gulp.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham. What? Apart from the dragon? Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. Unless you're looking for a fight, that is. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Ah, vai tentar porque esses malucos.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Um pouco de checks, cara. Nem um pouco.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Those whelps are blocking the bridge. Time to put them in their place.
Bora lá.
We're a long way from Waterdeep. The path less traveled. Light on my feet.
I wonder what the next move is. Let's try this way.
Welcome, rest.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. What path lies before me?
What easy prey you make, walking right within my blade's embrace. These creatures are
Oh,
so
Michael
simple
Jackson.
to ensnare, Beretta. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
And as for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
isso?
Of course you are not a threat. You are nothing until I tell you otherwise. For you to keep sucking air, it is necessary for you to tell me something of worth. A vessel fell from the sky. We seek a precious weapon that was taken from it.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
Don't help them. Don't tell them a thing. We're dead if you do.
Do not speak. Your bleating offends my ears. Just stand still.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Eu não vou conseguir, né? Vambora. Que isso?
You realize he's casting Detect Thoughts.
Ele tinha mais, não consigo? Ih, meu fone tá acabando a bateria.
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you.
Lança uma intimidação, meu parceiro. Tá muito acusado.
So bold in the face of death. Perhaps you may live after all. Better to let stronger blood thrive. It can give rise to worthier foes and hardier slaves. Don't disappoint me.
Não, mano, tem sorte que todo mundo morreu, cara. Só pra esse dragãozinho aí, cara. Cadê o burro pra falar? Burro, sua esposa. Esse cara meteu o pé. Yeah.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
O ponto aqui. Qual lado eu fui desse mapa ainda? Opa. Eles são casa do chácara. Isso não é acampamento de mais tarde.
Need something? What? Who? What happened? Back to Baldur's Gate. Back to Cazador. There's no other reason he'd want me alive. Ah, yes. You don't know. Cazador is a slaver in Baldur's Gate.
Pode falar que ele é vampiro?
He captured me a long time ago. Insisted I call him Master. I only escaped when the Mind Flayers snatched me away from him. I shouldn't be surprised Cazador was hunting me. He always was quite, obsessive. Well, of course he did. I'm hunting a poor innocent for money isn't exactly going to win sympathy, is it?
Para de mentir, cara.
I'm here to save you from a monstrous vampire. That's much more convincing. Of course, he'd send a Gur to hunt me down. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Cazador always had a twisted sense of humor. But why send anyone after me? I'm hardly a threat out here. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Ali, beleza. Já. É um beholder aqui, vamos enfrentar ele. Tá, quantas magias?
Magic. I've got a long road ahead.
Todo mundo na merda, vamos embora.
Stop me yet.
Isso daí é a merda, né? O negócio Se atrapalhar minha concentração, eu perco o buff na espada.
Don't waste a step.
Surpresa. Pô, pulei a cutscene, né? Agora vai pra onde? Do anime esse cara. Pra ele me ajudar.
I'll strike you down.
Perdeu a concentração de novo, cara.
I need to stay focused. On I go.
Caraca. Que isso?
Smell blood. I've got it.
Drow. And worse. What were they doing here? All Sassunartean. Flesh once more. Crack. A pity Dawn cannot say the same.
Hardly. I came here with the wizard Dawn. He vowed to share his fortunes in exchange for protection. A man called Zargrim stepped from the shadows. They argued until their words turned to screams. Zargrim summoned the spectator and fled. An unusual spectator at that. Adept at petrification. I was unprepared. I hardly paid notice. There was talk of a pact and a forge, as I recall. I will free the others, and we will return home.
How much farther can I go?
Teu amigo dançou, então vou lutear ele. Caminho. O que isso faz?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Você fazendo ele um mago elétrico, hein?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Terminar de lutear. Opa.
A dull crystal glowing only faintly.
Depois eu faço isso com ele.
I applaud your taste.
A dull crystal glowing only faintly. You heard its like described before. A memory shard used to store brief mental impressions from the user's mind. The crystal's glow swells, drawing you into its depths. You are transported somewhere deep, loud, and hot as the hells themselves. Within the Underdark's bowels, beyond an ancient stronghold, hovers a giant hammer, waiting to fall. An echoing clang, and you're back to yourself, left only with a firm sense of a place, a grand forge.
Hear of an adamantine forge? Such would be a rare and valuable find indeed.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. This place is trapped.
Oi. Vou ver aqui de volta, mano.
Never wanted the easy path.
Let's get on with it. Onward then.
Looking ahead, light on my feet. Remain vigilant. We cannot be disturbed. Gods, what's happening?
Minotauro, cara. 2 minotauros.
Poor fucker.
Tem resistência à porrada seca? Importante, é. Nada muito cortante aqui.
For a dull moment. Hope your soul is in good hands. Creator, destroyer.
Vai doer.
Moving.
Vou atingir meus amigos também, né?
Outflank, outsmart.
Vou perder a fome.
Survival is all that matters.
Esse não tem resistência. Engraçado. Esse que tem.
Down the hatch.
Still at my feet. Witching hour. No choice but to keep going. Need to find a way forward.
Descansar. Você consegue curar, galera?
What's next?
Também não. Tumba.
Can't give up now.
Tá, aqui é o elevador. Devia ter vindo pra cá, não. Ela vai morrer. Podia ter pulado pra cá. Morrer, cara. O cara pulou, morreu e reviveu ao mesmo tempo.
More are they're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
Even the mushrooms down here can't be trusted.
Fala aí, meu povo.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Vou entrar na cidade e encerrar por hoje, hein, galerinha. Já salvou pra gente. Vou pegar aqui o TP. Tirar com descanso longo aqui. Alguém quer falar comigo? É Carlai. Aqui.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
Bora dormir então. De novo, cara. Só quero dormir, mano.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole, but he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. But to do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control.
The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. No, I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Dormir. Missão. Deixa eu tomar meu tônico da manhã. Beleza. Então, pra falar com animais também, cadê? Queria falar com animais, cara. Eu estou cego. Venha, coçada.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Meu garoto.
Master, friend, I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Esse é o garoto. O cara faz carinho com uma manopla gigantesca de metal, né, mano? Deixa eu jogar a bolinha pra tu. Calma aí. Mano, olha quanto tem no meu bolso. E agora onde tá essa bola? Boy. Tem que fazer uma limpeza no meu inventário. Mas isso eu vou deixar pra amanhã, hein? Encerrar a live por hoje, hein, galerinha. Amanhã a gente continua. Se eu não conseguir fazer live amanhã, eu faço no domingo. Se não, só segunda. Mas eu vou voltar algum dia. Prometo. Obrigadão pra quem brotou. Até a próxima. E falou.